anyways, I can tell you who doesn't deserve a raise, and it's all the pro football writers who are not putting Bill Belichick into the Hall of Fame. Look.
Are you really surprised, though?
Am I surprised?
Are you really surprised?
Yeah, I am surprised. Yeah, I am surprised.
I don't know how you could.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. And I know there's media members that got a hair across their ass for the guy locally because he wasn't the best guy to interview.
Yeah.
And also nationally because of the scandals, and I'm putting my fingers at the Spygate and Deflategate and all that shit.
Yeah.
And it's the same usual assholes in the media that are doing this, right? Like now I have to go on Twitter and see Rob Parker talking about this. Like, oh, Belichick deserves to be out for a year. You're an idiot. No, he doesn't. If there's ever been a coach that should go in any sport, first ballot, Hall of Fame, it's Bill Belichick in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. There's no way to fuck this up, yet the people in the media fuck this up. And it's these people. It's the reason that I hate most media members. Fucking despise them. And I was a media member for a long time. Yeah, and I still hated some people around me, most people around me, for this reason. They always make it about themselves.
Well, they're taken, too. It's like an obvious thing. Like there's like obvious questions that you could ask. Very simple questions. It's like, hey, this guy is, I don't know, obviously the best.
No, there's no question to ask here, Paul. This is it. This is Bill Belichick, Hall of Fame. Yeah, put him in.
Exactly.
But this is me putting the tinfoil hat on again. But this is so stupid that it's almost, you put it this way, you could convince me, Paul, that the NFL paid these writers to not put him in so that we now have a week. Like, this is drama. Because look at the Super Bowl. And I'm going to say some things about the Patriots.
I wasn't even thinking that. I wasn't even thinking that.
I'm going to say some
it's
things
like
about the Patriots and the Super Bowl.
Someone spells something wrong.
Man, my brain's all over the place, but that's just the way it is. Look, we got through the holidays. We're through the holidays.
You got it.
We're on to the Super Bowl.
You nailed it. That's exactly what's happening.
This is an NFL. Look, if there's ever been a league.
It's an earworm that they put in. That's exactly what they did.
You know the NFL loves being in the spotlight.
Yep.
They love the publicity.
You're right.
This is a league that does an announcement about the NFL schedule announcement. Just to stay in the news 365, 24/7. Yeah. You now have a Super Bowl. I'm going to say things about this Super Bowl that a lot of people are not going to like. But I'm the one that's giving it to you real and honest. That's what I do. I give you the truth. I give you the brutal honesty that you know other people are thinking, but they want to be portrayed as such huge Patriots fans online. Look at me.
Right?
I'm such a big Patriots fan. Look at me. I love Boston. Look at me. People who wouldn't know how to get from Morrissey Boulevard to Castle Island if I put it on their fucking Google Maps. We get it. You love the Patriots. You love Boston. You love New England. I got some things to say about this Super Bowl, but those things that I'm going to say, Paul, this isn't the sexiest Super Bowl in the world. You got Sam Darnold and the Seahawks, okay? You got the Patriots, who...
It's a 23-year-old.
Like...
Maybe my favorite quarterback going on right now, but like still 23.
But again, not... Like this there's a lot
I don't disagree
There's
with
a
you.
lot of things missing with this Super Bowl. It's been a shit season. It's a shit league, right? And you got a week now before you get to Super Bowl week. You got the Pro Football Hall of Fame voting. I don't know. If you're the NFL, are you maybe paying some writers to don't put Bill Belichick in? So now we have this fucking crazy controversy.
Because you know what?
The Patriots in the Super Bowl, and you got
Exactly.
a storyline. You bring it now.
Dude,
Dude,
right.
before I came here,
100%.
hold on. Before I came here, I'm watching videos of Belichick at the Deflategate press conference, and I'm like, I don't want to do Deflategate again. But guess what we're doing? And guess what we wouldn't be doing if he got in?
Yep.
None of that. If Belichick got voted into the Hall of Fame first ballot, we'd all go, yeah, that's about right. All right. Now what? Now what? No. The NFL is the WWE.
Yeah, you know what, though?
Or they want to be.
They're right, though. They should do that.
There's
no
way.
fucking do that. They should hold us over like that. They should. I'm on their side on this one.
You're on the NFL side?
Yeah. They should treat us like bitches, and they should just lead us to every single narrative they want. I love it. No, they're right. You're right, and they're right to do it.
Look, I'm not right all the time,
you pulled
but
it
I'm
out,
right
though.
99% of the
You're
time.
100% right about this because no one's talking about this other than that. That's the only way to do it. Oh, Bill Belichick got in. Exactly what you said.
Belichick gets in the Hall of Fame?
Makes sense.
What are we talking about this week?
Yeah.
How many times can we talk about
Yeah.
how bad the AFC
Now
looked?
you get to talk to Tom Brady. You get to talk to all these
Brady's
people.
going on shows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got Jimmy Johnson's
Yeah.
calling people assholes.
Yeah.
Like,
Rob.
man.
Maybe you shouldn't be. Maybe you do have 1 year off.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
I actually took the bait for this one. I didn't figure this one out.
The
You're
NFL
right, though.
paid these guys
Yeah.
to not vote.
I don't even know if they
for
paid them,
Belichick.
but they just like they can do it. You know what I mean? They just press the button and it's like that's what we created this narrative here.
Well, the controversy now is: are we going to release the names?
I love
Are we
it.
going to release the names of the people?
Which they shouldn't, because you said that before. Like there are just nutcases out in the world, and you shouldn't do these things. Like people be showing up their houses.
We can. I said this.
None of them should
I
be
think I
released.
said this in jest on Twitter, or maybe I just thought about tweeting it and I didn't tweet. But I was like, I think we should have a public stoning for the people that did not vote Bill Belichick into the Hall of Fame. But the thing is, you can't release the
they
information.
should release none of them.
You
is what they
can't
really
release
should
the
do.
information because these guys go into it thinking their info isn't going to get released. And the problem there is if they did know their info would get released, like
They
their
wouldn't-
address or
they
their
wouldn't
name,
vote correctly.
then they probably would vote correctly. But then you
Or
could
how they
also
fail.
counter that and say, well, yeah, you should expose them so then they would vote correctly. Well, okay, then put it in the rule. You know what I mean? But then put it in the rules now for next year. You can't just suddenly like rip that off.
No, but you know what I mean? Like the
Because
Belichick.
someone will get hurt. There's a crazy.
No, I agree. I completely-
someone will get hurt.
I
As
complete-
much as I would love to expose
No, I
these
completely
losers
agree.
that
Public-
obviously took the paycheck from the NFL, because there's no way this is real.
It can't be exposed to the public, but you should internally they should expose who didn't vote for Belichick because it's a no-brainer that Belichick should be in first round.
Yeah.
So internally that should be handled. You know what I'm saying? Like they know who voted. So it's like that guy, we're just gonna push him out. That guy's not gonna get a vote next year because it's obviously he.
Yeah, but it's like the
obviously-
baseball Reddits, though.
Well, I know, but you just gotta wait. They just keep living. They keep living.
It's like the baseball Reddits. It's like Clemens should be in, Bond should be in, A-Rod should be in, Manny
100%.
Ramirez should be in.
The eye test.
Like, what
That's
are we doing?
Everything should be.
What are we doing? Did you not feel it when Manny Ramirez hit a home run? Did you feel it? Yeah, of course you did. Put him in the fucking Hall of Fame, you bozo.
Compared
What are you
to-
doing?
And obviously, like the distinction is Sosa, the distinction is McGuire, obviously, but like it's very, very easy to figure these things out.
Yeah, so Belichick, look, we know he's going to go in. I don't think.
Yeah, and
Like,
that's
do
why
I think Bill Belichick is like sitting at home pissed off right now? No.
if I was him, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I never want to be.
Well,
in.
if I'm Belichick, there's a couple things
I'm
I have.
denying
My
it.
attention is more so on like the Patriots about to win a Super Bowl. Brady's won one. Now the Patriots are back in it, and Belichick's sitting over there
it's still
in North
blackballed of the
Carolina,
league, right? I don't
like
know.
getting
Kinda seems
blackballed
like
by
it.
the league. Like
It feels like it.
Yeah, of course. It's a complete joke. But for the reasons we just explained why, I think the NFL has to be in on it. This is definitely a conspiracy theory that I've created, but I don't see how it's not created by the NFL. Because if Belichick just gets in and it's just like your standard,
Yeah,
like
just-
obviously Belichick's a Hall of Famer. Obviously he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
but if you stall him for
But if
one
you
year,
stall him for a year, you got this drama and a Super Bowl that's not
Vince
the
Wilfork,
sexiest
what do you
Super
think
Bowl.
about it?
Well, but that's the Super Bowl. Patriots, before we jumped on, were 4.5 point dog. Right? Is that still how it's
I don't
looking?
know.
I can tell you right now. NFL. Patriots. No? That's not it? It was 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5.
The line was 4.5. Is it still?
Yeah, that's what mine says.
Yeah, Patriots 4.5 point dog. Honestly, the Patriots should have Bill Belichick give a speech before the game. They should have him come in the locker room and give a speech. That's what they should do.
Him and Tom Brady.
No, I think Tom can sit this one out. He can't. Tom can't do that. He's an owner of the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom can't do anything. I don't even think he can openly root for the Patriots right now.
Goofy.
He's wearing Raiders stuff on the field.
Still stupid. I think.
I know. He should
Just
have
like-
ownership with the Patriots.
Yeah.
He should. He's got a fucking statue out there. But I think here's what I'm gonna say about this Super Bowl. Well, it's funny. Like I see like some younger kids that they work for me down at the bar, and they're very excited. Like they're overwhelmingly excited, and kind of wondering why I'm not. And I'm like, well,
you are.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm wondering why. I get why you're not all in, but you're way down than I am.
It's just very underwhelming to me.
Yeah, like you are.
It's been and I know why. I explained it to.
I don't.
I explained it to someone. I'll call him out, Miguel, one of my favorite workers. I think he's like 23, 24 from New Jersey, down at the golf club. And I was explaining this to him because I said, I'm like, it's a little underwhelming. He's like, how is this underwhelming? And I thought about it, and I gave him the best answer that I could. So I'll give that answer here. I think this is the truth. This Patriots team, we had a gap, right?
Yeah. 4 or 5 years.
We had a gap.
Yeah.
That we disconnected from something we were so connected to.
Yeah.
I was so connected to the Brady Belichick Patriots.
This is a whole different thing.
To the point where I think I've said it on this show. Like when the Patriots were in playoff games or the Super Bowl, like in the morning, I am blasting Phil Collins in the air tonight, and I have a fucking pit in my stomach all day. I am sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
As if I was about to go play in the game.
That thing's dead though, don't you think?
But that's how connected we were to that.
To
Belichick and Brady for 20 years.
Because we had nothing before. Like you have to like really understand 20 years. It. It was 84 years before that the Red Sox didn't win. The first
86
or whatever. Yeah. The first thing that won was the Patriots.
Yeah.
So like that we had nothing for so long. So
but
it is hard to like
we were so connected. We were so connected to that group for so long. That then we had this, and again, it wasn't like a clean split. They couldn't just let us have our glory and then like, hey, have a clean split. Brady went to Tampa. Yeah. We had the controversy with Belichick. Then you got Belichick Kraft. It was ugly.
It split the fan base.
It was ugly.
Not even 2 and 3 or 4.
So like, then you're trying to enjoy what's happening next. You get Cam Newton. You got the whole Mac Jones situation.
And the Cam Newton thing was better than people want to remember.
Hold on. Let me keep going here. I'm just trying to put this all together. This was my response to Miguel when he asked me, when I was trying to break this down and explain like why I was so underwhelmed. We felt so connected, and then we had this gap, and then now we have Drake May and we have Mike Vrabel. You know, you had the Mayo year as the coach, but now we have Vrabel and Drake May, and I mean, I expected this group to be good. I didn't expect them to be Super Bowl good right away, and I just feel like I haven't had enough time to connect with this group. You know, it's kind of like the no-name defense. It's just, I didn't think they'd be a Super Bowl team this year. And so the fact that you got through the season, which was an underwhelming regular season, people can say what they want. But it is true. The Patriots, you know, there wasn't, you weren't going through murderer's row to get to the Super Bowl. And even in the playoffs. Like, you didn't have to face the Pat Mahomes. You didn't have to face the Lamar Jacksons. You didn't have to even face Josh Allen.
Every injury was in your
You didn't have to worry about Joe Burrow. So, like, people can say what they want. The reality is, it's a shit league. We've talked about that. And the Patriots did get, you know, they got some favors along the way. Like, they got some things handed to them along the way. They benefited from, I don't want to say, like, good luck.
No, it is what it is. It happens.
But the reality is the road to the Super Bowl for the Patriots was not the most difficult road that we've seen when we saw Brady and Belichick battling, when you had to have those AFC championship games against Mahomes and Peyton Manning. Like, this Patriots group didn't even have that to test them to make me feel more connected about this group. And so now it's like they're in the Super Bowl. I'm like, they're in the Super Bowl and the win in Denver. Like, Bo Nix wasn't the quarterback. It was Jared Stidham. And that was a shit game to watch. It's like, it's a shit league. They had a lot of things work. They had a lot of things work in their favor. And I didn't get to connect with this team. And I was so connected to the previous group that right now I'm still like, when do the NFL playoffs begin? That's kind of like, this is what I just watched in those games against the Chargers and the Texans and the Broncos. To me, knowing all the playoff games that we sat through with the group that I just told you we were so connected with, these did not feel like typical NFL playoff games. They just didn't. And so the fact that now we're sitting there going, wait, now they're celebrating, they're going to the Super Bowl. Like, you got the babyface Drake May that I barely know. I know his wife more than him.
I hate that.
From like social media. Like, so I almost feel more connected to his wife making cookies in the kitchen than I do Drake May winning games for the Patriots, bringing them to the Super Bowl. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So like the whole thing's it's underwhelming to me. And I think a lot of people feel that way, to be honest.
Yeah,
like I don't feel this crazy. I think if you see anyone over the top right now,
but if you were a Buffalo fan,
think it's
you wouldn't
forced.
feel like this. If you like, you know what I mean? Like it's because we're spoiled.
oh, 100%.
Like
That's another aspect.
That's what it is. Like it's like
100%. We're spoiled.
the league stinks. The league stunk when Tom Brady was doing his thing too. Like the league stunk.
Yeah, but
It's
you
the
still
same
no.
dumb coaches,
I mean,
the same dumb decisions.
Same dumb decisions, dumb coaches. But you had.
You
I
knew
mean,
what
you
their,
know,
you
those,
knew what their record was.
Don't you just feel like
It
I
is
feel
different, but it's all leagues. Look at every league.
No, hold on.
It's the whole world.
I feel like this Patriots team this year. And again, now they're going to go to the Super Bowl. They're going to face Sam Darnold. It's like, really? Like Brady and Belichick.
They could win for the next
Paul,
5 years.
hold on. Brady and Belichick had to legitimately, like those games, they were battling. Like I just felt like there's no battles. Like these are easy. These have been easy games.
Yeah.
Like C.J. Stroud is not the C.J. Stroud he was the first season. I thought he was gonna eventually be a superstar.
Yeah, he crumbled.
But I mean, what was he doing out there?
Game.
And even
that was wild.
And again, like Denver, like man, I just feel like it was so difficult for the Patriots to get to the to the Super Bowl and the conference championship. Like it was difficult for them, even though I know you could say, well, you always expected them to get there. Yeah, I did, but it was not always a walk in the park.
Yeah,
and I just felt like there was some real dogfights along the way there, and I know the Denver game was close, but I don't categorize that as being like the same style dogfight that we're used to seeing the Patriots in when they get to the big game. And I know there's going to be people that hear this and disagree because they got their Patriots cap on, and I'm not saying I'm not rooting for them. Like, of course I am, especially now with the Belichick stuff. Like, okay, like let's go. Belichick should be giving the speech before the game. Vrabel should bring him in. I'm still a Patriot. Here's what they're still doing it to us. They still hate that we're here. I mean, that's getting me fired up. Yeah. That's getting me back into it a little bit. I'm a little out of it. It's underwhelming. I know that sucks to say and it sucks to feel, but it is underwhelming. But it's because I don't feel as connected to this group. I haven't had enough time to get connected to feel what I felt before. Does that make sense?
It does. And I don't think you're alone in thinking that either, though. I was tapped in early, but I don't think you're alone at all in thinking that.
Why? Are you not underwhelmed? Are you like...
No, I'm
feeling the same way as you did when they went to the Super Bowl, and
not the same thing. It's a whole new thing. It's a whole new league. Like, I feel like that. I feel like this. Like we had a clean break. We had 4 or 5 years off from them, and this is like, I think they can be good for 10 years. Honestly, with they have because everyone stinks. If you can just be a little good in this league, you're good.
Here's what I'll say about that comment, and that's another
league.
That's another reason why I'm like not enjoying how easy of a road it was. It's because it is not going to be this easy every year. It's not.
I bet you will, though.
No, I bet you won't.
Because they can entice more people to come next year. It gets
but
easier.
it's about who they played, dude. It's about Mahomes, Jackson, Burrow.
Those guys are gone, though.
No.
Mahomes ain't coming back, dude.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
You don't know that, though.
Lamar?
Yo.
Josh Allen?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I know you beat him in the regular season, right?
Yeah.
But
there's no like Tom Brady.
And you beat in Denver with Bo Nix and no snow? I don't know. Like these are things like I just feel like.
But you also don't have to answer the question.
I don't like that comment you made. That it's going to be, we're not don't take this and go, we're guaranteed another dynasty. People are throwing the dynasty thing out, and I'm
not saying that. I'm saying the rest of the league
I think we're being
is
blinded.
Stupid. I'm saying the rest of
the rest of the league is
take it from
stupid,
you?
but there's real talent that you did not have to run into in the playoffs.
True. I can't deny that, but you also can only play who you play.
That's not their fault.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. Like I can't really argue against.
No, I know. I probably sound just like Felger right now, but that's not what I'm trying to do.
No, I know what you're saying. Like it has.
You got to be real. I'm just being a realist with this situation and how I feel and why I feel the way I feel and why I'm underwhelmed. Because I'm looking at this thing going, oh.
If you have any kind of the whole do your job thing that Belichick did, it's kind of nonsense, but if you just have like this little bubble that you can create, that's all you have to do because everyone else stinks. If you can just keep a couple guys in line for a year, like you can be really special, really easy, and nothing's changing that.
Look, nothing's changing Drake May's athleticism.
23.
Like he's a legitimate athlete, and we've known that. Week
4, you knew that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
he was the guy.
Week 4, you knew that.
I'm so glad that he's the quarterback and it's not Mac Jones.
Oh my God.
And you know who hates this? And that's why he's not going to give him the MVP is Dan Orlovsky, because Dan Orlovsky loves Mac Jones. So now that he sees, he's always, and I'll give Dan Orlovsky a little credit. He was always saying, well, if Mac Jones went to the 49ers, he'd have success with Kyle Shanahan. Though? And he was right. Mac Jones had a little success there with the 49ers when he filled in for Brock Purdy. But also, there's also a reason why Shanahan's going back to Brock Purdy. Yeah, let's call it what it is. Brock Purdy is in Joe Montana. Yeah. You don't have to go back to him if you know in San Francisco that Mac Jones is the second coming of quarterbacks in the Bay Area. He's not.
You want to sign Mac Jones jersey? $25.
$25? I'm just so glad he's not the quarterback and that it is Drake May. Because then this would be a completely different conversation. And I know you can say, well, Danny, don't be a hypocrite. If you're going to knock Mac Jones, you got to give Drake May the highest praise. I'm not praising Drake May. He's an incredible quarterback. It's an incredible story.
You're doing that.
I'm not knocking the Patriots. You don't think I'm going to be rooting for the Patriots in the Super Bowl? Of course I am. Yeah. Paul, I'm excited. I'm just underwhelmed based on previous years, based on previous connections with the old teams.
You're not wrong.
You said it.
You're not
wrong.
And
I left this pot out, and it's probably a big part of it. We are so spoiled. It's not even funny. Yeah. The fact that I could sit here. Like, if I wasn't from New England and I heard me open the show, I would fucking hate my guts.
Buffalo Bills, dude.
I would hate my fucking guts. Because you're sitting there going, hold on a second. You're in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks, in a week and a half. And you're telling me that you're not feeling it? It's like, well, not really. Not yet. I think I need to see them step off the plane, do the media sessions.
Yeah. Have a good game. Like, this is the beginning.
I'll be pumped up for the Super Bowl, but I can tell you what I'm not. I'm not going to have, I don't think I'm going to have, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have that pit in my stomach like I did for the Brady Belichick.
Yeah, it's different.
I'm not there.
I don't disagree. With that, but I also think like this is the start of something. Like it's like this is.
Yeah, it could be.
Like it's fun.
But I'm not. I wouldn't put my money on it.
It's the only league I give a damn about. So
man, I just hate when you say that, and a lot of other people are implying that too. This is the start of another dynasty, and I'm just like
dynasty. I'm saying fun. Like we can just have fun. We can just like have a good quarterback. It's not fucking chaos like it was for years after years. Like we had so much greatness, like you were saying, but then there was years of just nonsense. Like it was like nonsensical.
Yeah,
decisions.
but I also everything is fucked up. Like. The Cam Newton year, it feels like it was last season.
Yeah. That could have been a good year.
It went from it did get here quick. Yeah. I mean, it got here quick. We went from that Super Bowl beating the Rams in 2019 to this in a blink of an eye.
Yeah. So maybe that's just what's going on with you more than anything.
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't think anything's going on with me. I think something's going on. You think it's me? I'm spoiled. We're spoiled.
No, that's what
we've seen it all.
Yeah.
We've seen every big win.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. And you can't be expected to be that excited.
Yeah, I also just here's what I guess. All right, you want to have a therapy session? Let's go full therapy. before Brady and Belichick, I was a Bledsoe guy, but I wasn't diehard football.
None of us was. So we didn't have it in
Football wasn't-
Southie.
I like Drew Bledsoe a lot. I have a Drew Bledsoe jersey.
That was when I
loved.
started.
You know what?
too.
I love Drew Bledsoe. You want me to
But
really
that's when
open
it
up?
started, though. We didn't care about football before. Drew
No, you
Bledsoe.
just cared about
Nobody
your
did around here.
superstars, and he was the big name, and so football wasn't. Was Fenway was my second home growing up as a kid, and the Bruins, obviously, and the Celtics, but it wasn't Patriot football. And then so you become connected with, it becomes a Brady Belichick thing. And then when they were gone and it was so ugly, to me at least, it's kind of like, well, was I a Patriots fan or was I Brady Belichick? You know what I'm saying? Like I rooted, I watched Brady on Tampa. Like when Tampa was in the Super Bowl that year, I'm not saying I was wearing anything Buccaneers, but I wanted to see him win that.
100%.
And
so you're saying who do you root for, the jersey or the people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you start to wonder, at least with that team.
And
with
also
that team,
now,
with that
it's like the
sport.
modern age. Like you're not stuck to like your own division. You can
Yeah,
watch
I'm not rooting for another.
But
the Brady thing is an exception. If Belichick goes to another team,
exception. Yeah.
I'm not going
Not
to
the
root for that
Bills,
team
though,
against
right?
the Patriots.
Yeah. It'd be
No,
wild.
I can't root for the
It'd be
Bills.
wild
If he
if
stays in the AFC East, I can't root for an AFC East team. I'm not going to root for another team, but I'm saying if Belichick gets to the NFL and he takes an NFC team to the Super Bowl,
yeah, you're in.
and the Patriots aren't in it,
yeah.
like I'm obviously going to sit there and hope that Belichick wins the game, that he wins the championship. Obviously, as we find out, there's going to be a lot of people who don't want to see that.
At least 10%.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to see the media day to get really excited about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm in. I like the NFL. It's the only league I really like anymore. I'm done. I'm kind of done with it.
It was just, you're right, though. It is a stupid league.
Yeah. They stink. The coaches stink. They make dumb decisions. Even the owners, they get rid of the wrong coaches. Like, it's like the whole thing is like convoluted.
Well, obviously, I hope they win. My prediction will be that they do win. I do think they're going to win the Super Bowl. I think they have the rallying cry of everything that I just said. Okay? So there's that. Patriots.com. You want to use that? Be my guest. I just fed them some bulletin board material. I think the Belichick thing, they'd be crazy not to use that. They'd be crazy not to bring Belichick in and go, hey, I'm still a Patriot, and this is what they're doing to me, and this is what they're doing to they hate the Patriots. They're making you an underdog in this game against a quarterback who we own. We own Sam Darnold, okay? We own his house. We own his car. We own his fucking dog. We own him. Sam Darnold is property of the New England Patriots. We own his ass, and they're making him a 4.5-point favorite in a neutral site. While they're keeping me out of the Hall of Fame. They hate me, which means they hate us, because I'm still a Patriot. They're making you an underdog. They're keeping me out of the Hall of Fame. And they're telling you that Sam Darnold is going to win a Super Bowl? Sam Darnold? Drake May, you're so much better than Sam Darnold, it's not even funny. Let's go out and beat the living shit out of this team, because there isn't a single person around the NFL that wants to see us do just that. And that should be the speech. That's the rallying cry. And I think they'll use something like that, and I think it's good enough where they win. I think Patriots win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it is going to be absolutely fucking wild, because I'm going to be sitting there going, I can't believe it. I think that's another thing. Like, I cannot believe it.
Well, do this. I bet you can predict their schedule next year and what they're...
You can look at their schedule next year and predict what their record's going to be.
100%.
No, see, here's where I think it gets... There's with this season, this gets dangerous.
I don't think it's a one-off.
Oh, I think it's dangerous to sit here and go, this is going to be easy for them moving forward.
They could very easily... I look at everyone else and I say, who but them?
Well, I mean, the Bills are still going to be good.
The Bills do what the Bills do. It's just like it's just like these are like inevitabilities of what these places do.
I know.
Like if you can just be half-ass professional, you're gonna win. That's how dumb the league is.
I just think I just don't get brainwashed with it, is what I'm saying. I think you sound a little brainwashed.
Yeah. I don't listen to any of them, so I don't know.
You sound a little brainwashed. It's been an easy road. Nobody wants to hear that. I think a lot of people feel that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to say it. Just my brutal honesty with you.
You can't argue with that.
It's been an easy road.
You can't argue with that. Like you can't be back 5 years after you had the best guy.
I mean, you just played Jarrett Stidham in the AFC Championship. Coming off of you played Houston at home.
CJ, who was not himself at all. So
and Justin Herbert, who
you're not wrong at anything you're saying, but it's
these
like
are just if you had told me,
but also that's the league. Like it's like no matter how you weave these things in, there would be some other guy that's like half-ass. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but you could.
Who is there really? Like
I told you,
Mahomes. Still, you still think Mahomes, even if he's not.
How old is Mahomes? What's he? 32?
We'll see after he has.
How old is Mahomes?
I think he's like 34 or something.
Is he 34?
Yeah. He's not that old though. Like he's still got years. He has 6-7 years of good thing, but he's not going to be that. They're not going to be that. It's just the league like rolls on.
Yeah, but that's a much tougher. If you had to go to Kansas City, City against Mahomes or go to Denver against Jarrett Stidham, which one are you going to?
No,
you're going to Denver against Jarrett Stidham.
Of course, every time.
If you had to go to Denver or go to Baltimore against Lamar Jackson, where are you going? If you were to go to Denver or Buffalo against Josh Allen, where are you going?
But what does Mahomes' team even look like when he comes back? Like it's going to be a whole different team. Like it's a whole.
Let's say he gets traded. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever team he goes to
You're right.
will be a more formidable opponent.
I don't disagree
than
with
I feel
him.
like anybody the Patriots played in the playoffs.
You're not wrong.
More dangerous.
I can't disagree.
I just named you. And then Joe Burrow, if he ever gets his shit together.
Yeah, but it's like
I know.
It's like that's every team. It's like if they.
And I'm sure there's some that we're missing.
The Patriots they're unspectacular. Do you know what I mean? Like, and maybe that's why you're not getting on board. But they're like they don't have. You're not like there's not one guy that you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They just show up and it works. Everyone stays healthy and it works. As long as they can stay healthy, it's gonna work.
Well, Drake May's a little banged up.
He is a little banged up, but it's 2 weeks.
Right now.
He's 23 and there's 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like he'll be fine. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, knock on wood. Knock on wood. No, I think the Patriots going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to say that with little to no enthusiasm because I can't even believe it is. I'm like sitting here going, when do the playoffs start? That's like the road to this has been underwhelming. When's the real test? Because it's like they're not getting real tests and they're still not even playing that great and they're still winning.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know. I'm very confused by the whole thing. I don't know what else to say other than I think they're going to win. I'm going to put my money on them. I'm going to take them money line. I'm not even going to take the points. I'm going to take Patriots money line. They're winning the game. The Patriots are winning the Super Bowl. Sam Darnold, Mike Vrabel is not going to let Sam Darnold beat him in the Super Bowl. It's just not going to happen. I don't care what type of seasons Sam Darnold had with Minnesota and now Seattle. I just do not care.
No.
He is Sam Darnold, and he will always be Sam Darnold, and he is not going to beat you in the Super Bowl. I don't care if it was Jacoby Brissett as your quarterback for the Patriots on Sunday, right? I don't care if they throw in who's the Italian kid, the third string there that wears Joe Montana's number, wears 16. I don't put him in. Patriots are not going to let Sam Darnold beat them in the Super Bowl. They're not. Patriots are winning the Super Bowl, and it is just fucking absolutely absurd that that's the case. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't seem real. I'm waiting for the playoffs to begin. I'm waiting for the real test to start. Like, if you were going into this game right now and you were like, and again, think about it. This is why I disagree with you when you were like, oh, when Brady played, the league sucked too. Well, the decision-making sucked. The coaches are idiots, right? But the quarterback play was elite. Like, there were so many, like, NFC quarterbacks. Like, I don't want to face that guy. I don't want to face that guy, right? Like, it was like...
But you also always thought the teams would screw something up. You just knew, like, at some
But
point.
even this, it's like the Rams. If the Rams were playing the Patriots in the Super Bowl, the Rams who just lost to the Seahawks, Matthew Stafford, I'd go, that's going to be a big problem for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots are in real trouble. They are not in real trouble against Sam Darnold. I am telling you that right now. They're not. They're not. I don't care what they look like in Seattle with the 12s. They benefit from that.
I agree. Too.
He benefits from that. It's the Super Bowl. The Patriots own his ass. He's going to be shitting his pants when he sees that uniform on the other side. And all the ghosts are going to come back to him. He's the one that said, I was seeing ghosts against the Patriots. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? He's going to be seeing fucking ghosts because they're coming. Mike Vrabel is going to have them dialed up. But I wouldn't feel that way if they were playing against Stafford. I wouldn't feel that way if they were playing against Brock Purdy.
Well,
no, it's different. Dude, this is Sam.
Yeah.
You just Stidham, Sam Darnold. And I get it. Sam Darnold has done some really nice things the last couple of years. But he reminds me of a Mac Jones.
He does have a little bit of Mac Jones
He's got a little Mac Jones in him.
He does.
He's a mini Mac.
I can't deny that. Even just the name. Like when you just say the name.
You think. You're like, oh, Mac Jones. Oh, backup quarterback that got a shot. Kind of played well. Like, nice little system they set up for him. You know?
Yeah.
Was talented in college. But he's not the guy that I want to hitch my wagon to and say, win me a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's even in this game, that this is the guy you play in the Super Bowl, is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
When I look at all the quarterbacks that could be in this game.
I agree.
Like, it's blowing my mind that they ran this gauntlet without having to face any of the guys that I'm actually scared of. And that's why I say to you, don't get caught up in this dynasty talk or that it's going to be like, it's not. It might not be. Dude, this might be
one and done. See, I don't think that, though. I don't think dynasty, but I don't think one and done either. I think, like, competitive for the next 5, 6, 7 years. That's all.
Oh, competitive, 100%.
Yeah, that's all I really look
I'm
at
not
it for.
saying they're not going to be competitive. I'm just saying don't get into the same mindset.
And it gets easier.
Here's where
the more they win, the easier it gets, too, though. That's the way the league works. 'Cause you get a couple more players willing to come on a little less of a salary. It gets a little easier. If they win this time, next year's easier, the year after.
Oh, see, it used to be like that with Tom Brady.
I think it still is going to be. You
And
say
Bill
Mac
Belichick.
Jones, stupid wife,
I'm
cooking
just
cookies.
not putting Drake May in the Tom Brady category yet. I'm not putting Vrabel in the Belichick category yet. They've had a great
shouldn't, though.
season.
You shouldn't
No,
have to.
I shouldn't. I'm not going to.
No, you should.
Anyone who wants me to do that can
Yeah.
pound sand.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do
no,
it.
You shouldn't do that.
I'm not. I shouldn't. I won't, and I'm not.
But you should be excited that they have like a new thing.
Oh, I'm excited that they have a new thing. I just didn't expect.
Because I didn't expect it either. I thought
Like you're watching the
years.
season and you're like, oh, all right, there's another one. You know, and then they lose that one game and you're like, well, how do they bounce back? Oh, they bounce
In the
back
way
nice.
I watch the league, it takes me like 4 or 5 weeks to really get into the NFL when it starts. Like I'm just not one of like the day one.
You know,
people.
yeah, I'm getting caught up in like the Stephon Diggs stuff and then
Yeah.
You know,
That's
you had all, and then you're like,
nonsense.
oh, like now all of a sudden it's like they're in the Super Bowl and they're gonna win.
Yeah.
They're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it, but I'll be rooting for them. It just doesn't. It's just underwhelming to me, and a lot of it is because we're spoiled. I'm spoiled.
Yeah.
I've seen it all.
But this
I've seen it all.
But like just like the league sucks and it's easy for them, you're spoiled and that's your reality. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. These are the realities. Like you have to deal with the worst thing that's ever happened to you is the worst thing that's going to happen to you. Like you're there.
I don't know what that means.
It's fine to be spoiled. It's fine to be spoiled. It's fine to be spoiled.
Yeah, it is.
It's fine to color all your views with that. It's just your reality. It's fine.
It is. And since the last time we talked, too, Alex Bregman signed with the Cubs. I already put a video out there of my reaction to it, and it was exactly everything that we said.
Inevitable.
We
right?
told people what was going to happen.
They gave him every bit of leverage. I almost don't care about them. Like it's like the Red Sox are so outside of the realm of what I care about now because they just like they gave all the kids away. They gave everything away. It's been 7 or 8 years.
Yeah,
of just
look,
giving
Rafael
people
Devers
away.
should still be a member of the Red Sox.
Yeah,
And
Mookie Betts might be able to. you might have to backtrack the whole argument and go all the way back at this point.
No, Mookie Betts shouldn't because he didn't want to be here. He was in the Bregman. That's similar to Bregman, and people don't want to hear this either, and I tried telling them, and this is true, is that Mookie Betts, they traded him because he was not going to re-sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't. And so they had to get something for him. Now, they're not going to throw him under the bus and tell people that's what was happening behind the scenes, but that's what was happening behind the scenes. He was not, they put it this way, they felt like they were going to lose him. And that was not a player you could lose for nothing.
Yeah.
Because that's a lose-lose situation. It's like, if he just walks away, no matter what they offered, even if they offered him $450 million and he signed for $500, people are going to go, why didn't you offer him $525? You know? And it's like, at some point, it is a business. I get that. Mookie did not want to be here, though. And he's not, they're going to be like, oh, but Mookie said he wanted to be here. Yeah, no shit. Oh, Alex Bregman and Scott Boras, they said that they would have stayed if the Red Sox gave him a no trade clause. Fuck you. He wasn't staying here.
Especially
Alex Bregman didn't even sign the fucking contract yet. He's wearing a Blackhawks jersey at a game. Just show me a picture of Bregman in a Bruins jersey. Do we even have one? He was sipping Bud Lights at the United Center. Is that where they play at the United Center? Before the ink was even dry on the contract. Oh no, he would have stayed. He wasn't staying here. He wasn't. But the problem is that they signed him in the first place.
and gave him all the leverage.
And had to trade Devers because he was pissed.
Yeah.
So, like, they should still have Devers. They should have never signed Bregman. I sat here and told you that. I questioned the whole thing back in spring training last year. Why are they bringing in an all-star third baseman? They have one that they just committed $300 million to, who's a generational talent. Like, why would you even create this? And then why would you have press conferences in spring training where you're not publicly stating that Devers is going to be your third baseman? The whole thing with the Devers part pisses me off. In a vacuum, I think the Bregman contract is bad for the long term. Because
see, that's the issue too.
But the whole league now is dumb contracts. Like, when we were talking about the Bregman contract a couple weeks ago and how bad it was, and when I was tweeting about how bad it was, and how he essentially stole $40 million from the Red Sox last year.
Yeah.
Kyle Tucker, what, $60 million a year? Dude, they're gonna lock out. The CBA is done after the season. There's gonna be a lockout.
Yeah.
Or strike. Or however, they're not gonna be playing baseball in 2027.
Yeah.
The contracts are going to come down. They have to. $60 million a year for Kyle Tucker? Dude.
It's unsustainable.
Stop it.
Yeah.
That's a dumb contract. Oh, it's deferrals. It's like, this is monopoly money. You know,
it only is up to a point, right? It's only
up to a point. You can't have a league where a guy like Kyle Tucker is making $60 million a year.
That's why no one gives a damn about the league, though.
You can't.
Know what I mean? Like, it's like you're talking about the NFL, the MLB, they need a they need a rejuvenation. Because nobody cares. They had the biggest cheating scandal in maybe 30, 40 years. No one cared. No one cared about
the
Shohei Ohtani.
the Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, no one cared about it. Nobody cared one single thing about it. Everyone was just
MLB swept that under the rug.
But nobody.
They threw another guy in jail.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani was gambling.
Yeah. Shohei Ohtani has to pretend he doesn't know English for the rest of his life now.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Spygate.
No. Well, no, but no one cared about that either.
I
wasn't talking about that.
They certainly didn't care when I reported it.
Yeah, nobody.
They certainly didn't care when I broke that news. They cared when Jeff Passan broke it, though.
Weird, right?
Very, very strange.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's where we're at in the sports world. Yeah, we won't get on the Red Sox too much. I just think I already said what I needed to say. Bregman wasn't coming back. You should have never brought him here in the first place. He stole $40 million off you. I don't understand why people were like expressing this loyalty to Alex Bregman. Like what? Why weren't you loyal to Rafael Devers?
Yeah.
Why won't he change positions? Why won't Alex Bregman not opt out?
Yeah.
Why won't Alex Bregman accept like the $40 million that you gave him last season? That doesn't count for anything?
Yeah.
Why doesn't that count for anything? But yet you're willing to get all over Rafael Devers because he doesn't want to change positions? Sorry.
Of his guaranteed position.
The $40 million a year last year needed to count for something in a future contract. You gave him the opt-out. You gave him everything he wanted.
Yeah, but shame on you at that point. Shame on you. If you're
Sure.
doing that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the whole thing was, like I said,
it's hard to blame
we've already
him.
crushed him on it.
Yeah.
There's only so much that can be said. What's done is done. But I just, for all the people that had this crazy loyalty to Alex Bregman,
Definitely weird.
it's like, why?
He talked
What
to
did
you?
he do for us? He
Did he
played
talk to you?
118 games and hit 114 games and hit 18 home runs for you? He's done nothing here. We don't owe him anything. He should be fucking bending over backwards to want to be a part of the Red Sox organization after they just gave him $40 fucking million last year and gave him the opt-out that he wanted. Everything he wanted. But that didn't count for anything.
Yeah. But
That's
again,
bullshit.
Shame on you, though. I don't even
That's
blame,
bullshit.
I don't even blame him.
No,
though.
I mean, it's
Shame
all
on
it's
you.
the fans and the media that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. The Red Sox are going to get crushed for some of this stuff. And some of the stuff they do deserve to get crushed on. Like Devers not being a Boston Red Sox is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. He should have been on that team in the Bronx against the Yankees in that playoffs against Cam Schlittler in the position to put one in the seats in right field with that short porch and that jet streaming right. Gets a little piece of one. Who knows? Red Sox might go on to win the World Series. Who knows?
Yeah. It's
But what's done is done. I still think the Red Sox are in pretty good shape. You know, they got Suarez. I think they might have another trade. They might have a trade coming up here. They got people to move. And there's movable pieces on the other end that could come here. I think there's something they're going to do. Is it going to be a major blockbuster? I don't think it's going to be a blockbuster, but I think it's like right below the blockbuster tier. That makes them a deep enough team
But that's also
where
like
they
what
won't
you
have to trade Duran,
build a team.
you know, and they will, and they can. So that's with that. And then I guess we'll close it out real quick here with we did kind of open with WWE and Royal Rumble. And the Royal Rumble is this weekend. I was thinking about doing a live stream on TikTok. You know that? Get the TikTok going?
All right.
I don't know.
Never been on the TikTok.
Well, it's very intriguing.
know
I scroll through and I see a lot of people live, and it's intriguing because it seems like people pop into my feed. I don't even know what your For You page, the FYP, like I don't even know why there's certain things that pop up. Like most of it is WWE stuff. But then there's like random, like this one kid who makes crazy drinks and like chugs them. Like I'm like, I don't even know why you even on here. Like I don't even really drink that much. Like why?
That's kind of fun.
Why
though.
would that be on here? But he goes live and like I tune in. I'm like, oh, let's see what's going on here. And it
He
sounds
drinks alcohol, or is it the big? There's a big black guy who drinks like huge quantities of stuff.
No,
he
it's
showed
not
up
him.
on my Instagram.
No, he just does.
I
I
like
don't
him.
even know what he does. To be honest, that's the point. Like the
Yeah,
people that
yeah.
I watch, like I don't even know what's going on, but
They
I find
slip it
myself
in.
like in a trance, like watching it, and I'm like, so if this pops up on my page, if I did something,
Why
it's
not,
just
right?
intriguing if it would show up on other people's pages because it's not like Instagram. Instagram, it's a feed of like content that you put a lot of thought into. I feel like for the most part, I shouldn't say a lot of thought, but you put some thought into an Instagram post. Where I feel like TikTok is more of like, here's
Here I
something,
am.
especially the live videos. Like, let's just do it.
Okay.
Here's who I am. Here's what I do. What do you want to talk about? And I think it's easily accessible to anybody that has TikTok, where it's not like YouTube. Like if we went live on YouTube in times that we've done, like you need to not only have people open the YouTube app, we also need to be in their algorithm, which is tough to get into people's YouTube algorithms. It's not like other social medias. It's a whole lot more difficult. And there isn't really like a live page.
Yeah.
Like you're scrolling live content on YouTube. Where TikTok, you hit home
It's all
and they
live,
throw the
yeah.
live videos into the feed. So I was thinking about doing a Royal Rumble, just a live, just the camera on me and my little studio at home and see what we get. I don't know, because I'm going to have some things to promote on TikTok in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So.
What do you expect of the Royal Rumble, though?
What do I expect in the Rumble?
Because I'm actually kind of, I don't really have any real predictions other than the obvious Jericho, things like that. But like the overall goal of it, I don't really see what they're doing.
Well, Drew McIntyre's the champ.
Which I like.
What I can tell you is that he is professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Like Drew McIntyre is the epitome of what pro wrestling is and should be, and he keeps the kayfabe going on social media. You know, Punk tries to keep the kayfabe going. He's got the World Heavyweight Championship. So those are two formidable champs. I like where they're going there. I think Roman gets involved. I think The Rock at some point gets involved again in this thing. I think that's inevitable. Cody's still going to be in the mix.
I'd like to see Cody and Randy.
You know, we get the whole AJ Styles thing is interesting. And then Gunther. The whole thing with Gunther's interesting because even after that, what are they doing with him?
Because they built him up. Yep. I agree.
And then you got Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills of professional wrestling.
They're not going to do anything with him. I feel bad for him, but they're not doing shit with Sami Zayn. You know how.
I don't feel bad. I mean, he's right there in the main. Look, when you're there, all you can ask for is to be in the main event.
Through, I don't know. I'm not saying right this second, but through the last 4 or 5 years, he deserved one big push that he never got. So he just.
I think he's about to get it. Right. I do think he's about to get it. It might not be Royal Rumble, though it could be. It might be Elimination Chamber.
There's too many guys. It's like how many?
It might be Elimination Chamber, and it might be against Punk.
Yeah.
If I had to make a prediction right now, I'd say Roman. Here's my prediction.
I wish Roman would take another 6 months off.
Here's my prediction. Roman, and then you got Brock.
And he's definitely.
What are you doing with Brock Lesnar?
And he's definitely in. They said it today.
Yeah, he went on McAfee. Yeah.
I don't know what you do. Like that kind of actually really fucks everything up. Because you could. Like,
I think Brock maybe does this thing with like Oba Femi, right? You called him up from NXT. That could be something they do. You know, you're setting up for WrestleMania right now. That's like the Giant versus Giant. That's something they could do.
I don't really want to see that.
I think. I would say. I mean, I could go for McIntyre versus Brock for the title at WrestleMania.
That. See, I like that. Like that's I don't want The Rock involved. I think The Rock needs to sit
Brock
out.
Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre, and then you have like,
and then maybe Roman comes into that somehow. Maybe you do something like, but Roman.
So here's what
Roman
I think.
Doesn't need to be actively.
Here's
involved.
what I would. Here's what I would do. Maybe is I would maybe have Sami Zayn. He's got a title shot, right?
Yep.
He's fighting against. Is he fighting Punk?
I don't know, actually.
And isn't it sad that we don't know this? I don't think that speaks to our interest level. I think it speaks it speaks to what you said. And it also speaks to the Royal Rumble promotion has not been what it used to be. Because they're so caught up in promoting all this other stuff.
Should be in America, goddamn it. Should be in goddamn America.
It's crazy. Hey, they've had many. Look, this isn't the first pay-per-view in Saudi. And it won't be the last.
You get to the big ones,
and
dude.
Who knows, Paul? You might see me at one someday.
I will tune in. I won't.
What is your reaction?
I won't steal that.
Hold on.
If you're in it, I won't steal
You're moving your camera around.
No,
Please.
I'm good.
Yeah, I see it. Stop moving your camera around. What are you going to say? What's going to go through your head? Obviously not this year. But if you sit there.
Maybe you're swerving me. Maybe it is this year.
Not this year. You just hear mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2 3.
You don't really have to ask. You know I'd be psyched.
Because you know I wouldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I'd be playing that shit off cool. I'd be posting shit on Instagram like I'm at Sully's. You know?
Yeah, shooting videos like 6 weeks before.
Yeah. I'd be pre-filming videos so that when people hear it, Like, my mother would be pissed. She wouldn't even be happy. Because she'd be like, you went all the way over to Saudi Arabia. You didn't tell me you were flying out? Wouldn't even be happy.
That's great.
If I made my WWE debut with the BFD, Parker Boudreaux, at the Rumble, after we build it up in NXT, she wouldn't be happy. Wouldn't be able to believe that I couldn't tell her that I was flying to Saudi Arabia just in case if anything happened, you know?
Yeah, you never know.
But yeah, it's not this year. It's coming though. It's coming. Yeah, I think what they could do, I would like to see Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns for the championship at WrestleMania. But Sami defends it and loses it to Roman.
All right. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not against it, but it doesn't move
I like it.
Doesn't really move it for me.
I just don't. I'm in a spot. I don't know what they're going to do with Cody.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, I don't know where they're going
I
with
think
him.
the only thing you can do at Cody is like kind of run it back and do a Randy Orton storyline.
Randy Orton?
Yeah. Because
Oh,
like that's
I
like
forgot
the
about
beginning.
Randy, yeah.
That's their beginning. Like it's the only thing I want to see.
forgot.
It's the only thing I want to see out of Cody. I know that stinks to say, but like Randy's going out at some point. Do a good Cody story with Randy. That's what I would do.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody else we're missing. Like, again, AJ Styles.
He's just a wild
Is he
card.
retiring?
Yeah, you don't know. So
I tell you what, he is getting emotional. Now, at first, the emotional part with Shinsuke, that was a great match.
yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura. And I mean, if you're a New Japan nerd like I am, that's obviously a very nostalgic match. I thought initially the emotion, even with all the rumors, was more so about maybe Shinsuke was on his way out. And AJ Styles knew that would be his last match with Shinsuke. Because
Could be.
Shinsuke was out.
I mean, he's up there. So
I mean,
could be.
AJ's getting emotional. I mean, he could just be doing the job. And it would be great if he was.
Yeah.
Because then you set everybody up like he's done. And then, okay, not only is he not done, but now he's coming for the championship. I'd have him win the Rumble.
Yeah.
Huh? Or maybe Elimination Chamber.
No, I like that.
And
I like
give
the
him a
Rumble.
title run.
Yeah. And do that. And do a real...
Let me ask you about another guy. What about Edge? Because he posted a video the other day on social media, and I was like, oh, he's feeling like with all these guys talking about retirement and everything,
You know what the problem
he
is?
should have never left.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
it pisses
that's
me
the
off.
problem.
Now, again, it's his career. He can do what he wants.
I like him
I
a lot.
understand there were things he wanted to do with Christian, this, that, and the other thing, but he should have never fucking left.
I like him a lot, but like, where does he fit in? You have Punk. Like, you have so many guys now. Like, it's where would he really fit
Where
in?
does Jericho fit in?
Well, I agree. Jericho has to do like
It's a great problem to
a
have.
Brock thing. 100%. Do you think they can solve it though?
Yeah, I think they can. So you're very low on.
I think this whole year sucked. Like looking back at the whole Cena thing, like I was okay with it when it finished, but like now, like it's a little decompressed from it. They fucked it up, dude. That guy's it's a Mount Rushmore guy. They just dropped the ball. There was no storyline. They had no storyline. There was no reason why he got bad and got good. Like they had nothing. Like it's just like you could have done so much and you didn't. And that's your best guy. And now I'm to expect what you're gonna do with fucking Edge, and you couldn't do it with Cena. Like it's like
Well, I think
just don't
the
trust
problem with Edge, and I bring him up only because he posted a video on social media the other day, and it did look as if he was feeling a little left out and all
of
like the
course he
retirement
does.
stuff.
Yeah.
Because, and again, I'm an Edge fan. I wish it wasn't like this. I wish he went out on top when he had that match in Toronto with what? With Sheamus.
Yep.
That was on SmackDown, maybe?
I don't remember if it was SmackDown.
Either way.
I do remember that.
Whatever it was. He had that, he wore the Maple Leaf stuff, but then
Yeah,
he did
yeah.
that again
Yeah.
in AEW, and it was like, what's happening right now?
Yeah.
So,
I haven't watched him on his stupid acting thing. He hit a show called Haven on Sci-Fi. I'm an Edge fan.
Edge did?
Yeah.
didn't
Christian
even
was
know.
on. Christian was on a couple episodes.
Oh,
too.
really?
Goofy show.
Sci-fi?
It's a Stephen King show.
Oh.
And then they like.
Yeah, I'm not a Stephen King guy.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, well.
There's just too many guys. Like you only have so much time, and like, what would you do with that?
And, maybe in a year or two, there's another guy that's in there, and we'll see what happens there. We'll see what that's.
Never know.
We'll see what that guy gets slotted into. All right, let's wrap it. We had to give our thoughts on the Patriots on the Super Bowl. You got a Super Bowl prediction?
I have no score prediction, but Patriots.
Yeah, I don't have a
100%.
score prediction either. I don't.
Yeah.
Score seems to be irrelevant, but I do think Patriots. I think they beat the bag off of Sam Darnold. Like.
Yeah, I don't even know, but it feels like they're gonna win. It just feels like it. It's the funniest option. Like it's like I just think of all my friends that aren't Patriots fans, and I'm like, you guys stink forever.
Who do they like?
I mean, I have fans that I have a Dolphins fan and a Bills fan. Those are probably my
really.
two. Yeah,
AFC. Your friends like the AFC East.
Yeah, but
teams?
it's like you'll never. Well, they're not from here, but like you'll never get that from what the Patriots do. We were off 4 years and now we're back.
Yeah, like I said, we sound. Anybody listens to my opening rant,
so
they're gonna
funny,
hate my
dude.
guts.
It's so funny. We're
They hate my
Hollywood Hulk
guts.
Hogan,
and I get why you would hate my guts, and I embrace it.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best. Dude.
But Patriots win. They win the Super Bowl. We'll be back to react to it all. Subscribe, YouTube, Spotify, and follow me on social media. Got maybe some updates, some behind-the-scenes stuff on my new project that I've been working on hard. I mean, there's still a lot to happen with it. It's just the nature of the beast that I've walked into and that I've started, and we're going to finish this project. I say spring. There could be the first day of summer is what, June 20th? So even if I release it June 19th, technically it's still spring. So I think we still got a good 4 or 5, maybe 6 months before this thing is finalized. But yeah, follow me on social media. Follow me on TikTok at Danny Picard. I might go live for the Royal Rumble and then
I'll get a TikTok.
Get a TikTok. Jump on there. Let's do a live stream for the Royal Rumble. Oh, it's Saturday afternoon too. That's right. It's not even Saturday night. Or is it the morning?
No, I think it's
like 2 o'clock.
It's like 2 o'clock
Eastern time.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. We'll react to that and the Super Bowl. Patriots win the Super Bowl. And I'll just say it right now. I think that
Dynasty.
Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble. I don't have the odds, but that's what it's going to be. I'm out. See ya.